Yo, what's up, Panda? Panda Pamper. How's your day going, Panda? Panda Pamper, and that looks like some sort of blue car, blue sports car. What are you up to, Panda? I'm good. That's good. You having a good Sunday? Hello from Netherlands. Hey, I appreciate it. That's what's up. That's awesome that I have people from all over the world watching me. That's crazy. What time is it in the Netherlands, Panda? Uh-oh. Olive, I'm live streaming. Are you gonna move? No? Nope, just sits right there. It's 2035. I don't know how to say it in English. 2035 would be 9:35 p.m. I think. No, it'd be 8:31 p.m. Yeah, 8:35 p.m. American Netherlands is 7 hour difference. 7 hour difference. That'd make it 10 p.m. Huh. Or almost 10 p.m. I don't know. Because I thought 20 was 8:35 p.m. 7 hour difference. Seven hours later in the Netherlands. It was like it's almost two. It's 2:38 here, so 7 hours would be 9:38 p.m. A few days ago. Hey, thanks for subscribing or watching. It's just my journey of growth, not necessarily NoFap, although I title my videos NoFap. Just my ups and downs, highs and lows. Just try to be my best self in all aspects. Yeah, I had an influx of subscribers the past few days. Not sure. I think maybe from my relapse video. I'll go to America one day. And I'll come to the Netherlands one day, too. I think I had a friend from the Netherlands when I went to elementary school, maybe. Where in America would you go, Panda? Wait, I'll come back. All right. I'll be here a few hours, I think, live streaming. What's this?
Test our trading bot for 30 days, and if you're not satisfied with the growth, you get a full refund, no questions asked. My $150,000 account is up 77% from April 2022 to November 2023. But the only thing that matters,
you haven't blown an account. You're like the third girl that I've ever met that trades, and like you trade well.
A lot of guys don't understand that, like, it almost feels unsafe for me. Like, I did a little workshop in Atlanta, and I had to, okay, I'm doing it. I'm making the transition from day trading to swing trading. And dude, I kid you not, I have never seen such success in my whole 8 years of trading. Like, you know, when it comes to the stock market, like, if you make $1,000, somebody else just lost $1,000. You had to. How does that make you feel? Is that a weird thing to kind of wrestle with? And I'm like,
what's up, traders? Welcome to the Day Trading Show. My name is Austin Silver. I'm your host. Today, we are sitting down with Tori Trades. She is the first female that we've ever had on the podcast. She's also been trading just as long as me. She's got a lot of experience from her uncle, who is actually a professional trader and still is a professional trader of over 30 years. So you guys are going to love this. We talk about funding companies. We talk about her lifestyle in Miami versus her lifestyle in Tennessee. We cover everything. Her strategy, her TradeZella is even showed here, so make sure you guys do the screen share for that. There's just a lot. It's a great conversation. I think you guys are going to love it. Make sure you're subscribed. We're going to be dropping more episodes going into 2024 than ever before, so make sure you're subscribed. And I want to let you guys know, as always, that we have open space right now in the Black Shirt Club, in our coaching program. If you're interested in working closely with me, Tom, James, and Evan, our team of funded full-time traders, just click the link down in the description for the mentorship, and there's more information there for you. But enough out of me. Enjoy the conversation with Tori Trades. All right, everybody, welcome back to the podcast. We are sitting down today. It's just me and Tori. Tori, it's good to have you. How you doing?
good, good. Thanks for having me.
I caught you right at the end of your Miami trip, I know, because you've been down there networking, shaking it up down there, which has been awesome to see. But I'm excited to have you on the show because, first, you're the first girl. I think we're episode 92 today, something like that. The first female. And it's funny because I've coached traders who are girls before, and they've done really well.
Hey, man, hope you're doing well. Thanks, Pie Sucker. Why the name Pie Sucker, though? Hope you're doing well too, Pie. P.S. Pie Sucker. And Panda Pamper. I'm doing well. Got 3 people on this live stream though. What picture is that? Is that a pie? Looks like a pie. Pie sucker.
But getting them to stick with trading has been...
Yeah, I live on pies mostly. I'm about 20 stone. All right, what kind of pies do you like, pie sucker? Yo, 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 what's good, Kevo? How's your day going? I see you getting swole. Yeah, I have a Discord group. You mentioned having like a community area. I have a Discord group where we do like daily no-fap check-ins. There's like, you could share self-improvement stuff, fitness stuff. It's not that active, but I should be on it active more. It's like I come and go off of like the daily check-ins and stuff. America's really big. I only know a few places. Yeah, America is big. You're right on that. And that's true. Well, I'm in Virginia, Panda Pamper. I'm in VA. A lot of great hiking spots in VA. My favorite meat and potato. I love cheese and onion also. So it's like pot pies. You like those pot pie kind of things, not like the dessert kind of like pumpkin, apple, all that. Resting today, back at it tomorrow. Get it. I gotta do my everyday non-negotiable 50 pull-ups, and I don't know what's wrong with my palm, but like whenever I apply pressure to it, I feel it, so I can't do push-ups. I don't know what's wrong with it. I gotta get it checked. From North Carolina. Virginia, so it's not too far. Virginia, North Carolina, like bordering, right? I'm in Charlottesville, Virginia. So, I don't know. Hours, a few hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours maybe. Not sure. Still a decent drive, I would say. So yeah. But yeah, I'm down to link up someday. Try to do it on your wrist. Yeah, that's a good idea. Or like I have these parallettes, you know, those bars. I thought about trying, like seeing how it feels on those. But last I tried, it hurts still. So I mean, I'll try it out today. So I thought about it. I thought about it last night actually, trying those parallel bars. But the wrist is a good idea too. I don't know. We'll see. I'll test some stuff out. 3 hours. I just looked it up. That's a drive right there. But I mean, I think the furthest I've driven for a race was like 3.5 hours. Yeah, 3.5 hours for a race, like a 24-hour race and stuff. But, maybe.
The hard part. So I want to talk to you about that today. I'm curious because I'm sure you talk to a lot of females that are probably in the industry, but they're very quiet. They're not going to speak up as much. And you have a good personality, so you're the right person to represent the females. So it's good. So today will be fun, and I really appreciate you giving us the time. But I'm sure there's somebody here, as much as you are very popular online, somebody listening doesn't know your story. Can you tell us where you're from, how long you've been trading, and what you trade?
Yes. So my story is I've been trading for 8 years. My family member, so I had a family member that taught me how to trade. So I
I
did.
just saw this today, your uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I didn't, take any courses or try to do my own research. To be totally honest with you, if my uncle didn't teach me or he, didn't get into trading, I just don't see.
Damn, I got 6 people
alternate
watching me now.
universe to where I get into trading. Like it's just I don't see it. So that is the sole reason I'm into trading is because he's been able to live a lifestyle that I truly admired, and I was like, okay, I want to do what you do. And go figure, he's a day trader.
And where is he now?
He's in Jacksonville.
Nice. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's where I grew up, Jacksonville, Middleburg specifically. I don't know if you've heard of the band Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. It's
Of
like
course. Come on. Of course. We all had our skinny jeans
Cool.
days where that's where we were like alternative
Yes.
rock and the
Yeah,
long
okay,
hair.
just
Come on.
checking. Just checking.
Of course,
Okay,
of
yeah.
course.
So I went to the same high school as them, go figure.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, very cool.
I
That's
know, I know.
And,
Oh, yeah,
okay, so Uncle introduced you to trading. What does he trade? Does he trade stocks, commodities? What's his thing?
So he is into futures now, but originally he got into stocks. He's been doing it for a very long time. Close to 30 years. We'll maybe say like it's maybe 27, 28 now. He's been doing this. Dude, he's got
I mean, it's light and day.
Noman Ali Khan, what's up? I'm doing well. I'm just live streaming. It's been a while since I've live streamed. So, plus I got all these new subscribers. So I wondered how many people would join since I got like this influx of subscribers in the past few weeks, actually. How you doing, Noman? Noman Ali Khan. Ali Khan. I like your channel. Been subbed about a week. It gets me motivated and gives me hope. Hey, I appreciate it. Hey, the more pressure I have to keep going, the better. I mean, the pressure I put on myself as well as like, I got people counting on me for me to say something and like follow through with what I say I'm gonna do. So, and yeah, it's not just NoFap, but NoFap is a key pillar to succeeding in all the other aspects of life. I'd say it's an important tool. It's not the only tool, but I'd say it does help with other things. Ooh, it's hot today. But yeah, I appreciate you being subbed, Pie Sucker, and everyone else, and my man Kevo, Noman Ali, Ken, and five. Damn, I got 5 people watching me here. Yeah, I didn't do my update for today. Been pretty lazy today. But we'll see. We'll see what I get done today. I got a lot done. Got a lot of climbing in yesterday. The day I relapsed, I got a lot of climbing in. Do you have a wife or girlfriend? Nah, I'm gonna live in the celibate lifestyle, Panda. I don't see myself going that route. Like I want to go like a monk-like route of, I don't know, I just feel like I don't want the 9 to 5, wife, kids, I don't know, it's just not me. So my life is like celibacy, sexual transmutation, and like habits and just fitness, nutrition, learning about skills, financial, all that stuff, and just mastering myself, mastering my emotions, meditation, spirituality. But that's the goal. I went 49 days after the new year, felt brilliant, then relapse. It's been off and on since then. I find momentum's huge because since I've relapsed, it's so much easier to relapse again and again and again and harder to get back up. But yeah, once I get a decent streak going, I know people don't like the idea of counting days and streaks, but it helps me hold myself accountable every single day. But yeah, I appreciate you seeing my videos and subscribing and supporting. But yeah, that's my goal, Panda. It's not the traditional goal, and there's nothing wrong with getting a wife and family and all that, but like it's just not what I want. And I equate hooking up, which is what I've relapsed on, the same as like watching porn and fapping. Like I group those 3 together. And the past relapses have been hookups. So I hooked up, and the last time I relapsed after the 160-day streak was a hookup. And before that, it was fapping. So it's been like 3 hookups in about 100 or 200 some days, I think. So 34 releases or 34 or 35 releases in 320 some days, 330 some days. I don't know. So that's still a good ratio. Like I'm always looking at the long term, right? If you relapse once here, that's still like 1 in however many times you went. So always trying to bounce back as quick as I can. So yeah. But 49 days, any day past day 1 is good. If we can go 1 day, we can definitely go 365 days or however long we're trying to get to. 1 day isn't any different from 180 days. Although we do need to learn how to get past like strong urges, which I had strong urges during those 160 days also. So hey, I got 7 people watching. Usually I don't get that many people watching. I gotta eat something. What am I gonna eat? Maybe some fruits. Yeah, let me get some fruit or something. Hey, I got 8 people watching me now. I got some corn. Let's see. These oranges are getting pretty bad. They feel a little bad. I don't know. I could cut them and see how they are. Gotta make sure when we're bored, we don't play with fire. Yeah, playing with fire is it's tricky. Because it doesn't ultimately lead to a relapse, but it plants the seed in the mind there to relapse in the future. It's the internet that gets me. I spend a lot of time online, and sooner or later something challenging will come on the screen and test me. Yeah, PMO addiction or NoFap, it can be a deeper addiction from like phone addiction or internet addiction or just the addiction of not being able to sit with oneself like alone in silence, the addiction of like always needing a distraction. Something I'm trying to work on is just phone addiction and just like not always trying to numb or to distract myself. So internet's a huge one. I'm working on that too. Let's see if I can. Hey, there's a deer in the yard. You see that deer? You see the deer? I don't know. Where's the deer? Where's the deer? I thought there was a deer. You guys see any deer? Where's that deer? Should be a deer somewhere. You guys see a deer? Oh, right there. Okay, there's a deer right there. Let's pet this orange up and see how good it is. I don't know, it feels a little soft. Oh. I guess I can use this. America looks beautiful. I mean, it's not just America. It's just trees. You can find trees. I don't know about this orange. It's looking a little bad. No, I think it's bad. I think this orange is bad. Let's check this orange. This orange, I think this orange isn't too bad. This one's pretty bad. Do I watch soccer? I used to play and watch soccer until I moved to the US, the States. Then I kind of stopped following along and watching and all that. Oh no, I guess this one's okay. Have a nice evening and later, pie sucker. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe this one's good too. I think this one's the bad one. Maybe. Maybe this one's bad too. Yeah, this might be okay. Yeah, this one's definitely bad. Do you go to the gym? Nah, I just do. Well, I used to do push-ups, but my palm's been hurting, so I just do weights, pull-ups, and like I used to do handstands too, but now my palm hurts, so I can't do that. So I've been kind of like on a hold for the strength training, just doing pull-ups here and there. But once my palm heals, I can like get back into more like calisthenics type stuff. But there's the thing, like you don't need a gym to get big. You don't need a gym to strength train. You don't need a gym to look swole. That's the biggest myth out there, that you need a gym. Beautiful females. Yeah, there is that. Definitely that. I mean, there's beautiful females not in the gym too. Yeah, that's bad. Let's see. Have you ever seen the guy called Raw Bliss? He used to be in pretty bad shape, but he's getting back. Raw Bliss. I don't think so. Never heard of Raw Bliss. Look at them, very strong. I look at a lot of them are very strong as well. True that. Oh, is this cinnamon raisin bread? I got some cinnamon raisin bread too. Might have that in a bit. Cinnamon raisin bread. I need a spoon. Bliss does no fab too. He's an American guy living in Asia somewhere. I kind of stopped following people for a while. I used to watch almost everybody that made no fab videos, but then I kind of stopped. Raw Bliss, I might have heard of him. I don't know. Living in Asia. Raw Bliss. Let me look it up. Raw Bliss, no fab. Enter. He's changed his channel name now, I think, but maybe it's still come up. If Raw Bliss. Let's see. It's not Ted Carr, is it? Ted Carr? That's what's popping up. Ted Carr. Raw Bliss. I can't find it. Hold up. No, I can't see it. Raw Bliss, no fat. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Austin Vanderwield. Wheel. Thailand. No, I haven't heard that. Let me subscribe to him. Damn. Austin Vanderwield. Yeah, let me see. One of his videos changing. Da, 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 da. Thailand. I don't see any no-fat videos. Austin Vanderweel. He was almost dead, but now he's back in good health. I don't know about almost dead, because I see, just because he shaved his beard doesn't mean he looked any different. I mean, he looks healthy both as a fruitarian and as a, is it the carnivore diet or the keto OMAD diet? Because he looked fine as a fruitarian. It's just he had that big beard. Because I've seen plenty of fruitarians who look good. So I just think it's like if you cut out, if you eat enough and you cut out like processed sugars and stuff, I think that's really what, and just eat real food. That's really the ultimate thing that matters. It's like no junk food, no chips, no sweets, no processed stuff. That's really the most important thing. There's like a whole bunch of other factors, from stress to leading a healthy lifestyle. It's not just diet, although diet plays a big part. Sports, I used to play basketball a lot, but now I haven't played basketball in a long time. Used to play soccer before I moved to the States, aka football. So it was football slash soccer, and then basketball growing up. Then it transitioned to like yoga for a while, and then running, ultra distances. So ultra running, mainly for the mind. Do I watch any sports? Basketball, NBA, off and on. Not too much. Been watching like the highlights of like the NBA playoffs. June is coming up. Theology. Make the most. Yes, sir. I was just looking up. We have 218 days left of the year. Now imagine 218 days of just going hard on like our habits, our dreams and goals, and just like shutting the whole world off. Like that's inspiring. So yeah, imagine 220 days of NoFap, or 220 days of meditation, 220 days of like consistent habits. That you can like change your whole life in 220 days. Or even in 3 months. As long as you're like dialed in and focused, which is hard to do with all the distractions. I feel like this is bad. I think it's been out for too long. Hold on, let me put this back in the fridge. Daily non-negotiables. Yes, sir. There's this really good video I saw. Let me see if I can find it. What was it called? Free for 3 months. I'm done with exams. Now I can fully focus on training. Get it? 3 months is all it takes. 3 months of like dialed in focus. So yeah, I gotta start focusing on. I gotta start dialing in on myself with just reading, learning, consistent habits, meditation, breath work, cold showers, eating more, drinking a gallon a day, studying, saving up, stacking my money back up, not spending it on like useless stuff. But I'll never take steroids. Nah, that's like a cheap way of. That's like cheating life. We want this journey to be as fulfilling as possible, and like to take not the easy way, but like the hard way to get the results. We can't cheat success, and that includes like trying to get like instant gratifications, trying to get success the fast way, aka steroids, all that stuff. We need to like embrace the long-term grind. Ain't that right, theology and Panda? I'll never take steroids. Nah, same here, same here. No. We can learn from each other. That can make a huge difference. True. We're in this like together. It's like this community can help each other grow and hold each other accountable with stuff. And like if someone misses their daily non-negotiables, to like say, damn, you've missed your pull-ups this day. Like you gotta get back on the grind or get back to learning and all that. We can all learn from each other. I thought I saved. Ah, here it is. Listen to this. Who's still on here? Yeah, I got 3 people here. Listen to this. He talks about non-negotiables. The reason why he wakes up at 5 and runs every single morning. Listen.
At 5 a.m. and I run every morning. It's because I'm a marathon runner or because I'm some kind of triathlete. It's because I fucking hate running, man, and I hate getting up early even more. So I'm starting today by building a non-negotiable standard for myself, which I've come to realize is the only way we can ever grow and improve. When people say no one's coming to save you, they're not talking about how no one's coming to help you reach your talking about how no one's coming to save you from yourself. Because without standards, man, we always lose direction and we always fall back to our lowest automatic systems. Binging, procrastinating, clinging to comfort, and the fucking worst one of all, dude, lacking a desire to change. Because it's just too difficult and discomfort is so distasteful these days. So when I'm out here in the morning, it's not about mileage, it's not about pace, not really. It's about creating a rhythm and creating a standard and a certainty in a world of uncertainty for how I want to see myself throughout the day. And now I have this new energy that I'll bring to everything else I do, knowing that I said yes to getting just a little bit better today, and knowing that I was able to conquer that inner bitch at the crack of dawn. And the rest of the day is cake now. I challenge you to hold yourself to something non-negotiable today. Just give it a try, man. The amount of self-confidence and newfound self-belief will be something that you've never felt before. The reason why I wake up
See?
at 5 a.m.
That hit me. That was like non-negotiable. Every morning, I gotta run. And wake up early too, because I've been struggling with waking up early. Always hitting that snooze button. Yeah, I gotta get like a consistent 5 a.m. wake up going. Because I think it does start with the early morning wake ups.
The best investment you can make right now to increase your earning potential and change your life is nonstop.
For this one trade to like make it to go, like we truly don't know the direction or how long price is going to go in a certain.
Did I ever get bullied? No. But I've seen people get bullied. And I tried helping them. But yeah, I never got bullied. Nah, never. Did you ever get bullied, Panda? Why'd you think I got bullied? Or why'd you ask that question, Panda? I was just curious. I want to get to know you. But yeah, I never got bullied. Kept to myself in high school and middle school and all that. Never had problems like making friends, I guess. Like I knew people, but still kept to myself. I was quiet. I just went from class to class, didn't say much, but I was never like that weak. I wouldn't say weak, but like I was never someone that got picked on or bullied or any of that. Played sports a lot, kept to myself, kind of skated by through high school and that. Took culinary arts, worked in restaurants, worked in some like high-end restaurants, worked under like a master chef of France. Did a lot of yoga at one point. Did a bunch of like handstands. Always looking for like the next thing. Rock climbing. Yeah. Bunch of stuff.
Did you heal a man named Pangborn, paralyzed man?
In a way,
You helped him to walk again.
yes.
How did you correct a complete C7, C8 spinal cord injury?
Well, I didn't correct it. He couldn't walk. I convinced him that he could. When you reattach a severed nerve, is it you who heals it back together or the body?
It's the cells.
And the cells are only programmed to put themselves back together in very specific ways.
Right.
What if I told you that your own body could be convinced to put itself back together in all sorts of ways?
All right. How do we do that? Where do we start?
Don't like that, Matt?
Oh, no, it's really good. It's just, I've seen it before in gift shops.
What about this one?
Acupuncture, great.
That one.
Showing me an MRI scan.
You're a man looking at the world through a keyhole. You spent your whole life trying to widen that keyhole, to see more, to know more. And now, on hearing that it can be widened in ways you can't imagine, you reject the possibility.
No, I reject it because I do not believe in fairy tales about chakras or energy or the power of belief. There is no such thing as spirit, but I see through you. Did you heal a
Have a go. God bless you too, man. Thanks for stopping in and interacting, because there's sometimes live streams where people don't interact, and I appreciate it. Thanks, Panda. Panda Pamper. Have a great day. Well, it's almost night where you are, but yeah, have a great night. Damn, it went from 8 to 2 people. It's a big drop right there. Five people now.
certain direction and we don't care. Like we've got to truly not care. So don't know, don't care has been like the motto for sure.
I love
so
that. I love that.
And don't know, don't care has been the ones that really stuck with me.
Well, because it's like I think it's an Albert Einstein saying. I don't remember, but it was like, I know what I know, and I know what I don't know. That's the same thing.
True, exactly.
Yeah, I love that because it's like focus on what you know, get better, get bigger, grow in that, and then the other stuff. Yeah, could you figure it out? Of course, but you want to stick in what you know. Okay, that's good. All right, so that's a deep question. I like that answer. Now I got a fun question for you. Because you're a girl in this space, I can only imagine how your DMs must be the weirdest place right now. Am I fair to think that?
You are fair to think that. And one thing that I've come to realize is the trading aspect and the social media aspect completely different. Like to be a female trader makes no difference. Like you could be asexual and be a trader and results are going to be the same. But when it comes to social media, that's a little bit different. That's like a completely different ballgame. So you get criticized and condemned and just there's so many things where people are like, you truly aren't making money trading. Like they just don't believe it. And I'm
They don't
like,
believe it, right?
They don't want to. And it's like, okay, but I have come to find out that you cannot win. I could show this, I could show this, you can't win.
You'll never make everybody happy. So what's the ratio of like actual people that are talking to you interested in trading versus like trying to send you a dick pic? It's football season. Everybody's excited, but you're probably paying like 40 to 50, maybe.
Hey, Mike, how's your day going? Mike the Psych.
NFL season pass, whatever it's called, just to watch.
What are you up to, Mike? Mike the Psych. Very good. Just taking a reading break. What are you reading? I gotta read today. Which reminds me. Yeah, I gotta read. I'm reading Alexander Elder's book on trading for a living. It's got a lot of information, but it's like hard to read at times. But yeah, I'll read some. Who knows when? Gotta get my run in also. Sometime. Maybe. I don't know. Serial Killer Compendium. What's it about? Oh, Kawami my hair. I didn't pronounce that right. I'm sure. Kawamhe. I give up. How you doing, CM? CM. I'll just say CM. But I'm doing well, Mike. Just hanging out, relaxing on a Sunday. True crime. I never got into like true crime and stuff. I don't know. Just never something. Same with like horror movies. I never got into that genre. I never got into like true crime stuff. Yeah. How do you pronounce that? Kawami my hair? What kind of language? What language is that? I wonder. You're really close to the FBI place. Yeah, Quantico. What's it called? It's in Quantico, I think. I can't think of it. The Pentagon? Pentagon, is it? I don't know. Pentagon? The Pentagon? Maybe. Who knows? That's in Quantico, I think. Who knows? Hmm.
Watch the games, right? Well, for $10 a month, you can come watch me and other full-time traders live all week long. London session and New York session. Again, you're paying $50 a month to watch football that brings you really no financial return. You probably lose your sports bets while you're watching, or you could come pay, I should say, and you could come pay $10 a month. So during the week, you could be learning, making money, and really being a part of live trading with experienced traders. That's what we want to bring to the community with this ASFX TV product, and we would love to have you join us. So click the link down below, take the 3-day free trial, check it out. Again, totally free, and you'll see it's more than worth the $10 a month, and then you'll be able to enjoy your NFL games and your ASFX TV streams.
If you're a man who makes at least 150 grand a year and you're still embarrassed to take your shirt off at the pool, I will get you shredded.
I would say the ratio is not as crazy as you.
I relapsed after 16 days, so I'm punishing myself by reading 100 pages in a day. That's something I would do too. So, yeah, I technically punished myself on the day I relapsed. I climbed a decent amount for. It was 4 miles, but it was like 2,000 some feet of climbing. Then I climbed yesterday 12 miles, but like 6,500 feet of climbing. So all that combined, I'm pretty tired at. I'm at 76 pages. Hey, you got like 24 pages left. It's 8:42. All right, you gotta get on those pages, those 24 pages. Mike, I shouldn't distract you on it. You gotta get that done and get to bed fairly early. $100 pages, that's a lot. $100 pages is insane. I'm doing that probably. The worst is done. Yeah, that's true. 76 pages done is pretty amazing. I should do something like that. Just like reading, dialing in on reading for like the whole day. Because that helps with focus a lot too, reading. And focus is an important skill to have. What's up, Peter? Peter Stanton? Stanton? What are you up to, Peter? Peter Stanton. Started at 6:30 a.m. Whew, that's a long day. That's a long day, but definitely something I would do too. So, yeah, I gotta have some days like that. What is that? What picture is that? It looks like, I don't know, looks like a statue with glasses or shades. I gotta eat something, or at least munch on something. What should I munch on? What should I munch on? Let's see. I don't know. I feel like I should be munching on something. Let's see. Have I heard from Vlad? Not since I mean, he uploaded. Did he upload 3 days ago? It was fairly recent. Of like something about binging with drinking. It wasn't. It was fairly recent. I remember. Maybe I should. Yeah, I'll heat these up and like butter up some cinnamon raisin bread toast. I gotta watch those. Anyway, it was a few days ago, probably like 3 days ago, maybe. After he uploaded those drinking videos. I gotta watch these. Like I said, I don't think he should make those drinking videos. Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going on in his head right now, but all we can do is support him and hope he gets back on track. Kind of like a relapse video. But he's putting himself out there, and that takes a lot of courage rather than like running away and all that. So that's a huge amount of respect for him for coming back and just saying things as they are. I can't think you should. Oh yeah, I read that. Okay. Emil made a video. I saw it. I saw it on the home screen. Haven't watched it yet, but he's been pretty good with like vulnerability and authenticity and just like saying what he feels, and I respect that a lot about him. And yeah, he's a pretty authentic guy, I must say. And he's a deep thinker. He really thinks about things pretty deep. So I'll definitely check that out sometime. I'm new to Emil. Yeah, he's a good one. He's a good one. I found him actually on Reddit. I was looking at, when I was up there in the days, I was looking at nofap videos or semen retention videos of people up there in the days, and at the time he was past me and he was months on in it. So I was like looking at what do you experience being that far in, so I found him, and then I found his YouTube channel. And from there, I subscribed to him and then commented underneath saying, hey, I subscribed. And then he subscribed to me. And yeah, so that's how I found him. And I don't usually find people through Reddit. So it's usually through YouTube I find people. Sophisticated. Yeah, he's a good one. Definitely a good one. What else could I eat? There's toast. These are probably getting bad. I don't know. idea. Let's see. Preheat oven. Well, some cinnamon raisin bread. I'm toasting that up. Then this looks like hash browns, shredded hash browns. I might just heat up in a pan. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Sounds like a good idea. So hash browns with cinnamon raisin toast, which is a weird combination, but yeah. Almost ready. Toast is almost ready. Hey, I got 5 people now. 5 people and 1 like. What time is it over there, Mike? Mike the Psych. Let's see. No, I haven't heard from. I'm actually counting the days, how long it's been since I heard from her. It's been like 100 and some days, but yeah, 8:52 p.m. All right, so you're 5 hours ahead of me. 5 hours. Yep. Ooh, that's ready. Ooh, that's hot. Yeah, I'll save the rest for later. Maybe. Or maybe that was cook all of them. England. Ooh. I'd like to visit England. I have a feeling you told me that and I just didn't remember. Yeah, I didn't make my update video for today. I might make that sometime today. Maybe after the live stream, whenever that is. I went to Norway 2 weeks ago. How was that? Norway. I'd like to visit Norway too. I'd like to visit a lot of places. Really good. What'd you do in Norway? Nico Zdrobetsky. Better not relapse on stream, bro. Nah, I'm not. I'm done relapsing. I'm done hooking up. I'm done fapping. Done relapsing to junk food. Done relapsing to everything. It was 40th anniversary of a band, so we went to the cancer and checked the music scene and the historical sites. Sounds awesome. Sounds fun. Let's see. Maybe it required a spatula. Nico Zdrobetsky. Did I pronounce that right, Nico? Usually my pronunciation isn't the best. Yes, sir. Where are you from, Nico? I think that last name is a Russian last name, though. I think. Maybe. I remember I had a friend. I went to this international school. I think I had a friend named Vlad. He was from Russia. How you doing with the pull-ups? It's day. Today would be day 5 of at least 50 a day. Just getting back into like the rhythm of it. I need to start doing more, but I'm just getting back into like a routine. Slowly getting calluses, which they kind of went away when I stopped doing them, so that's a good sign. Slowly getting the calluses back, slowly getting the routine back with that. Just need to start being consistent and just adding more every now and then. Let's see. Skip. From Texas, do you do anything else? Texas, I mean, what am I saying? Pull-ups, I was doing push-ups, but I've got this like palm injury that when I like apply pressure to it, I feel it. It's been going on like the past month, so anything like on my hands, like planks or push-ups or even like yoga stuff, I can't do. So I'm only like limited to, I mean, I can do like bicep curls, I do those, and pull-ups really. So it doesn't aggravate like this palm thing, which I don't know what happened. So those are really what I've been doing. Just not as much as I should, probably. I'd like to be able to like learn how to do the muscle up where you're like pulling yourself up and then go for like any ab work. I haven't done ab work in years, but yeah, my abs. So yoga actually, the vinyasas and stuff, being in planks and stuff would still activate the abs. I had this yoga strength plan, which incorporated a lot of ab stuff. I haven't done that in forever. I'd like to get back into that once my palm heals. And that was rough. It was like a lot of calisthenics type stuff, a lot of ab stuff. So I'll get back. I mean, I've got time. For now I'm just focusing on eating more, drinking a gallon of water, being consistent with my pull-ups and all that stuff. Just getting a routine back. And once the routine is like, once I have some momentum with that, slowly incorporate more and more stuff and just it's almost crisping up. Almost. Nico Zdrovetsky and Mike the Psych. Maybe I could add a little bit of that. Have I heard from Pablo? Is that his name? Yeah, Pablo. He just uploaded a video not too long ago. I haven't watched his videos lately, but yeah, I think he uploaded either today or yesterday or day before. Pablo, my man Pablo. I think I'm just gonna like leave it to crisp up instead of just like crisp up. It's not staying. Yeah. What's the channel called? I think Pablo. I'll have to look it up. I don't know. Not. I don't know his last name. It might be Pablo something. I don't know. I don't know. This stove takes a long time to like heat up. Got any business careers? My dream career would be to like learn as much as I could about like the markets, the Forex market, commodities, stocks, different time frames, different like investing, trading, just immerse myself in like that field. And to be a trader would be like to trade for a living would be a dream career goal. And like on the side, of course, YouTube, and I'm certified to be a personal trainer, so maybe like have clients every now and then. I don't know, just try new things. But the main source of like a career would be trading. That's my goal. That's my like dream goal. Is trading. Yeah, Warren Buffett is more investing. He's more of like a long-term investor. I want to be like an active trader, like who can like get in and out and know how to like read charts and stuff. Warren Buffett, he knows how to pick his stocks and stuff, and he invests, and that's how his money grows. And there's a good book I started on his like biography of like how he grew up and stuff. The book is Where I Work. Like I found it, and I kind of just like flipped through it. But yeah, Warren Buffett's, he's a good one. What are your career goals, Nico? This isn't heating up. Hey, shout out to the 6 people on this live stream. Let's see. Has to be crispy by now. It's crisping up. Getting there. Maybe it needs a little more oil. Just a little more oil. Try and break into tech. Tech data, engineering, cyber tech. Nice. I've never been interested in like the tech part, but I've been curious of like not building, but like making an app that I could like have a community around of like who are interested in growth, self-development, spirituality, and like have an app where I don't know, where I can like share stuff. I have Discord, but it's not the same. I want like an app of like 24/7 betterment where there's like mobility, different types of movement stuff, Tai Chi, different breath works, and just where people can like share different stuff. I don't know. That's just been an idea. But for that, yeah, you need to be like an app developer, coder, learn all that stuff, and I don't think I'm gonna learn that stuff. Job market is Fucht. Oh, yeah. This needs to crisp up some more. It's pretty. I guess gotta let it sit for a while, I think, so it can like crisp up. What do I know about spirituality? Well, there's different forms, because there's the New Age spirituality, which my mom is, and she believes in like all these beings, different planets, and for me, more spirituality is kind of like the Taoist philosophy or the Buddhist philosophy of like just enjoying life on Earth more, looking at everything as like Taoist is like kind of like believing in like the flow of nature, going with the flow, not trying to force things, looking within, having the answers within. And Buddhism is kind of like most religions point to God as like outside there, and Buddhism kind of like points to like we are a part of God, like we almost are God in a sense, but not 100% sure. Spirituality more so like not like an organized religion of people telling you this is like if you don't believe this, you're going to hell, or this is the way to live life. And if you don't live life this way, hey, I got 7 people. 7 people and 1 like. Add a little bit. I could add a little bit of that. Do you think stimulants mess with spirituality? By stimulants, do you mean? I mean, I think as far as spirituality, there is some spiritual drugs, you can call them, that help open up your mind to like different levels of consciousness. For example, like magic mushrooms, or ayahuasca is a big one. It's called the spirit drug, I think. Maybe not ayahuasca, but those are plant medicines I've been curious about trying. Peyote is like the masculine version of ayahuasca, and they're all from a plant, so it's not like it's not chemically made by people. Strong coffee. Hey, I've never had coffee, so I got no comments on coffee. Tea, I've had tea every now and then, but never had coffee. I don't like bitter flavored stuff. I'm not like I don't like bitter stuff. Like I know dark chocolate's healthy for you, but I just not a fan of bitter. Don't bother. This is almost ready. It's taking forever to crisp up. It's like very non-crispy. Probably have to just like keep it in the pan for like a long time before it crisps up. Never had coffee. Damn. Yeah, that makes me unique. So I've never had coffee, never had soda. Tea I've had just a few times. Never drank, never smoked. Never been in a relationship. And that's kind of like I was born on an island, half Turkish. Those are kind of all things that like separate me from like most people, because most people have tried those stuff. I haven't. I mean, everybody is unique in their own way, but like I've never tried those things, and I don't think I ever will try those things. Especially being on a journey of like internal growth kind of thing. Like I want to see how I could be if I just like, I don't know, mastered my body and mind. It's almost ready. It's crisping up slowly. Whew. Should not leave this in there. It's getting there. It's crisping up slowly. Any questions about my view on stuff? I can be controversial at times too about certain topics. I got strong opinions. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. Oh, let's see. I'm just gonna leave it. What else could I eat? Turkish, the first serial killer in this compendium was Solomon the Magnificent. He ruled the Ottoman Empire for 46 years. Hey, you never know. I could be a serial killer. Yeah, I'm half Turkish. My mom's Turkish. I'm just gonna like flatten it. See if it crisps up. Whew. Let's see. My friend who took me to Norway is Turkish. Nice. Yeah, there's a few Turkish people here. I don't know them, but I hear there's some Turkish people here. Man, I'm thinking about going to Turkey for hair transplant. Why Why do you want a hair transplant, Nico? Yeah, I'll crisp up a little bit. I heard they're good at hair transplanting. I don't know. Are they? Why do you need a hair transplant is the question. Laser treatment, super cheap. Over cheap. Laser eye treatment. Laser eye treatment, is that like LASIK? Is that what's called LASIK? I think my dad had LASIK done on his eyes. LASIK. LASIK. It's getting there. It's crisping up slowly. €100 in Turkey, 4,000 in England. Whew, that's crazy. That's a lot. Crisping up. These potatoes are slowly crisping up. It's taking forever though. It's almost there. Okay, then finish up reading. Hey, take care, Mike. Thanks for joining. And I appreciate you. And I appreciate just the support. So, yeah, get that reading done. And this will crisp up eventually. I'll get to eat, maybe live stream for another hour or so. We'll see. All right. What else could I eat? Yeah. Got 2 people here. Up, 0 people. Yeah, it's ready. I would say it's ready.
pay somebody to build you a Shopify store because I'm going to do it free with 20 handpicked products by myself and my expert team. And
One thing I think that helped, and I promise you this is like a humble brag, but I never blew an account. I never went to zero.
Welcome everyone back to the Words of Wisdom podcast. We are still in Miami, but we finally got an actual studio. And today's guest is actually Tori Trades, who we got to see in the summit, and now we get the chance to actually have a proper podcast, a full-length podcast. So, Tori, thanks for accepting to do this again, I guess.
Yeah, oh yeah, very official. This is my first official podcast ever, so this should be very interesting.
Should be, yeah. No, I appreciate that, and it's an honor to be able to host you for the first ever podcast. But we did get to go into it very, very briefly at the summit when we did our sort of Miami series episode. But let's do a little bit more in depth into your journey,
Yeah.
just to sort of get people up to date, especially for those who don't know who you are or how you got to where you are today.
So I got into trading solely because my uncle trades. Otherwise, I would not be here today. I would have.
Periods. How do you deal with it?
I think you gotta go inward, but also I'd say those specific months, since it was still pretty late in my trading career, so it didn't crush me, it didn't defeat me, because I've got so many years of experience that I've been through months like those many times out of these 9 years that I've been trading. But I could imagine how if a new trader had gotten those 3 months of drawdown in a row, it could turn them from trading. They might not come back. They might not still have the motivation left, or the tenacity or the grit to just be like, you know what, it could be market conditions. That very well could have been market conditions for me, to where it could have been consolidation where I excel when the markets are trending. So obviously if I'm stuck in some ranges and I'm trying to make something work, but we're not getting movement, I understand that there's going to be market conditions where I don't excel and I do take losses. And I think it's a combination of having faith that the strategy is going to work, that this could just be market conditions, and still saving your energy and your motivation for when the markets do turn in your favor, or do for your strategy maybe. But I think it's a lot of going inward. It's never easy, even for me, going through those months of drawdown. So I'll probably call my uncle and just be like, man, I'm having a hard time these past few months, or talk to friends and family. But a lot of going inward and making sure that I'm still staying motivated and positive, but understanding that these months come, and we're here for the long run, not just those 3 months of drawdown.
What's up, Winman?
Right, exactly.
How you
And
doing?
For context, for the very few people
I'm good.
who don't
How you
already
doing,
know Tori
Winman?
Trades, her uncle is the one who taught her to trade, or kind of got her started in the right direction, which is awesome. And yeah, that's a really good point too, about having years behind you. I really think that if you have traded for like 5 years, you're significantly more likely to have made it just by that time, because you by then have seen strings of losses and months. In 2022, Tori, I had like a whole year where most of my months were red, and it really sucked. Similar to you,
Damn, you left a lengthy comment and YouTube didn't send it? Damn, that sucks. Yeah, I didn't get any lengthy comment. Even in the held for review section, I don't see anything. It's happening all the time. Why? I wonder why. Have I seen? I have. I didn't watch. Have I watched the video? I think I did watch the video. Um, let me see. Yeah, he's just drinking a lot. I don't think he's overcoming that. Well, addicted.
While living in a
37. Yeah, drinking binge. Ah, crazy. At least he's not dead and like he's uploading. I know he'll get back. I got faith. He'll come back. He will definitely come back. Yeah, he'll come back. He's just going through some rough months. Some what's it called? Potatoes, hash brown kind of things. And some cinnamon raisin toast. Bon appetit. Thanks, Wyndham. Yeah, I hope he won't get drafted to the military. There's a massive mobile station there in Ukraine. Whew, I hope not. Hope not. Hope he's. I don't know. We'll see. 10:31 p.m. Hey, that's bedtime. You got to go to bed, Windman. Can't be the one to keep you up. Olive, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm having a good evening. Eating, relaxing, live streaming. Yeah, Olive, how you doing?
We're visible. We're the wireless company with nothing to hide. Seriously. Hidden fees?
Man, what's good with y'all, man? It's your boy, none of the soul, none of the chosen one. Okay, I'm back with another video, man. Guys, listen up. You know, when you on retention, okay, when you start doing things outside of the norm, when you just start wanting to do different things than other people, you're gonna face adversity, bro. Okay. One thing you should understand, right? When you embark on retention, you're going to go through adversity. You know, we always talk about the benefits. We always talk about the rewards. We always talk about the good side of retention. But let's break it down. Let's get into it. On speaking on the things right that a lot of people don't want to speak on because they're just trying to tickle your ears or sugarcoat right and give you what you want to hear. But I'm here to tell you the truth, bro. You gonna face adversity. When you are trying to be different, when you're trying to stand out, God has chose you to do a certain particular purpose. Not everything will make sense. Not everything will be as smooth. You're actually gonna face the most adversity being a child of God. You're gonna face the most, right? God's people face the most adversity for a reason. Okay, you gotta ask yourself this, right? Why do you think Jesus suffered so much, right? Because he was different.
As a disabled business owner, my time is mostly spent writing emails, and before
I launched this challenge where I challenge trading influencers to share some of their performance. I was surprised to not hear from many traders. I will say I wasn't surprised to hear from you. So you've done like broker logins, you've done all the stuff. You're the real deal, which is super exciting. And I just wanted to take a few minutes to kind of interview and show off your own performance, but also maybe ask you a few questions on the behalf of people who are kind of inspired by your results. So for any influencer who stepped forward and took my challenge like Tori did, I was offering them $1,000, but I also mentioned that we're going to be giving away $1,000. Two different people will receive $500 cash giveaway. We're going to be leaving the link down below to that in the description where you can enter your name and email, and if you win, we will email you to let you know that you won. So if you have not already entered for a chance to win this cash prize, thanks to Tori for stepping forward and showing her performance. That was part of the deal on my end. So hey, if you guys want to enter, use the link down below in the description. Just real quick, I'm gonna go through what I've got here. So this is, we just did a based on the broker statements that you sent over from your broker trade station when you're trading futures primarily. We've just gone and put together a little spreadsheet here: dates, starting balance, ending balance, the trade P&L month to month that you've seen, and the returns cumulatively, which are this little chart that we've got here. So clearly there is something going right here because the chart's going from bottom left to top right. So that's fantastic. And you trade futures, Tori, but tell us a little bit about what you trade primarily. What kind of got the ball rolling here for you, and helped to produce such good results overall?
I would say my go-to futures instruments are going to be platinum and crude oil. Those are the only two I've traded this year. If we go back to last year I believe I traded crude oil mostly, platinum just started getting back into it, and then I did kind of I experimented with gold. I traded some of the indices last year as well, and then I think maybe years prior I tried to make it work with gold, got some bad blood there, found a love for crude oil. I think I've always experimented with crude oil. It's been a few years, so I'd say that's one of my favorites is crude.
Yeah, I could definitely tell that just like scrolling through your report. There was a lot of crude oil. There was, platinum, as you mentioned. I saw you had like that one crazy trade. I think it was like $30,000 at some point, relatively recently on platinum. Social media traders, when it comes to like which strategy is the best, they love to fixate on, is it strategy A, strategy B, whatever it is. Everybody has such a kind of loud opinion when it comes to trading strategies that reign supreme above the others. But you use relatively simple stuff to do your trading, and you have made the distinction before that it's relatively simple stuff, but it's not easy. Nothing about trading, nothing about becoming profitable, nothing about generating profits in the markets is easy whatsoever. But what are your thoughts on, like, just generally speaking, like strategy selection for the audience, for people who are like, okay, she's clearly doing this thing, she's really making returns overall. She uses simple, technical analysis to approach markets. What are your thoughts on that topic in general?
It's a fascinating one. I had a really hard time with it at first coming into social media. Incredibly insecure about it. I had no idea that my strategy would be even bashed in any way, and I was very confused at first. And I'm like, I'd come in full force and I'm like, hey guys, I trade with trend lines. My name's Tori. I'm making some money, and then to be like, oh my, shunned, or just like it was jarring. And I was like, oh my god, wait a minute. Yes, I was like, oh my god, I'm so confused. What is going on here? But now that I've been involved, in the community and social media long enough now, I've got thicker skin and I've got the confidence. So I will proudly say that I use trend lines to make my money in the markets. But like you were saying, it is very elementary, drawing lines on a chart, but you got to have discretion. You got to build that relationship with the instruments that you're trading, get that intuition. Like there's a lot more to it than just drawing lines and getting in and getting out. So I do believe, if anything, my strategy should be a leading example to show you that many can work. Support and resistance, supply and demand, Elliott waves, SMC. I'm trying to just name off all the random ones that I've seen on the internet. But like, I believe that they can work. Not that I have experience with any other strategy than this one, but from what I've seen, I mean, people are showing profits, people are showing consistency, and many people don't trade what I trade. So I believe it's got to be about the trader, maybe the consistency, and being able to modify whatever strategy you have to fit, your style, or to to fit maybe the instrument that you're trading, the market you're trading. I truly believe wholeheartedly that many strategies can work. And you guys, I think I'm a great example to show you that just drawing lines on a chart can be profitable.
Yeah, no, I love it, and I think you're spot on. I think it is the trader. I think it all. Also is just screen time. Like, I think if you just stare at something for long enough and tweak it and study it, and there is some level of discretion or intuition to many strategies, that I think like you can train that just like you can train any other muscle. Like it's just if you run every day, you'll get better at it. Like it's just same thing for trading. So overall, Tori, when looking at your results, it's super impressive. I also wanted to ask you, because I do these sorts of videos, and I love doing this stuff because, as you mentioned, like you have some confidence in the social media space, and I think that if you're going to stay long term and do social media in the trading space, there's a lot of like toxicity. There's a lot of like negative and stuff, but there's also a lot of positivity if you are just real, transparent, and you have the numbers to just kind of sit confidently in what you're doing. And I think you have that, and I think that's awesome. I also want to ask you, like, how do you deal with these periods? Like, and everybody who is profitable, whether they will come forward and show track records and performance like yourself or not, how do people like yourself deal with, a 3-month losing streak, or I saw there was one month here where you actually didn't even have any trades for a whole month. And I know also that you generally don't take a ton of trades. Like you're not in and out and constant in the market. So how do you deal with, like, for example, these periods of times where you have consecutive, months of losing or drawdown periods? How do you deal with it?
I think you got to go inward, but also I'd say those specific months, since that was still pretty late in my trading career, so it didn't crush me, it didn't defeat me, because I've got so many years of experience that I've been through months like those many times out of these 9 years that I've been trading. But I could imagine how if a new trader had gotten those 3 months of drawdown in a row, it could turn them from trading. They might not come back. They might not still have the the motivation left, or the tenacity or the grit to just be like, you know what, it could be market conditions. That very well could have been market conditions for me, to where it could have been consolidation where I excel when the markets are trending. So obviously if I'm stuck in some ranges and I'm trying to make something work, but we're not getting movement, I understand that there's going to be market conditions where I don't excel and I do take losses. And I think it's a combination of having faith that the strategy is going to work, that this could just be market conditions, and still saving your energy and your motivation for when the markets do turn in your favor, or do for your strategy maybe. But I think it's a lot of going inward. It's never easy, even for me, going through those months of drawdown. So I'll probably call my uncle and just be like, man, I'm having a hard time these past few months, or talk to friends and family. But a lot of going inward and making sure that I'm still staying motivated and positive, but understanding that these months come, and we're here for the long run, not just those 3 months of drawdown.
Right, exactly. And for context, for the very few people who don't already know Tori trades, her uncle is the one who taught her to trade, or kind of got her started in the right direction, which is awesome. And yeah, that's a really good point too, about having years behind you. I really think that if you have traded for like 5 years, you're significantly more likely to like have made it just by that time, because you by then have seen strings of losses and months. In 2022, Tori, I had like a whole year where most of my months were red, and it really sucked. Similar to you, like I typically excel when the markets are trendy, or in my case, because I trade a lot of indices, I like to be long indices when they make sense to long, and I was just caught on the wrong side of 2022, and it resulted in several losing months for me. So 2022, kind of a tricky year, but recently, yourself and myself, I find this very interesting, because we have like different trading strategies. Like I trade like I think we both swing trade, but I trade like indices a lot. I trade gold a lot, and yet the trendiness of the market, perhaps recently, I know you've been talking about platinum a lot. I've also been trading gold a lot. I think we've even like DM'd back and forth. Like I think we caught oil at the same time or something.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like there's been some decent moves in the market recently, and I thought that was kind of interesting because I noticed that in your performance in recent months, you haven't had a losing month in like forever, which is awesome.
I know,
And
kind of cool.
I feel like I've been in the same boat. Like I made a post recently. I think I'm on my 6th or 7th month in a row of green, and that's awesome. But also, it's not going to last forever, and
Exactly.
that's like something that's also important, right? Like to accept that a red month will come, but it's all about the big picture.
Very much so. And I also, right now, what I'm struggling with is I don't want to have that like waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like I don't want to just wait for that red month to come. You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to give me anxiety. Like when it comes, I want it to come and it just be like, all right, we got it over with. Thank gosh. Now let's keep it going. But also just to help kind of viewers understand that I didn't plan for all of these green months in a row. Like I just am truly trying to give or get what the market gives me. So just like you were mentioning, markets are trendy right now, so I'm excelling. So this is just a direct result to where if my strategy is a trend line strategy and markets are trending, we're getting green months here.
Yes, and to that point, markets are trending right now, and we might have another 6 months where they're trending. So it's very much so that like, okay, you just kind of have to sit through the red months, the periods of time where things are not like cutting like butter, and you just kind of have to stick it out and wait for these streaks. And my dad always says, make hay when the sun is shining. Like when it's going good, just let it run. And so that's awesome. And I think for people who are listening who might feel like they're stuck in a losing streak, as long as you've done the work and like actually spent the time to test your strategy. I know you've used Forex Tester in the past. I'm a big fan of their stuff as well. Like back testing, so key. Not sponsored by Forex Tester, but kind of because sometimes they sponsor it. You guys should check them out. But yeah, I mean, so the question, I guess, Tori, too, is that when you see these ups and downs, is it fair to kind of say that if you're new to this stuff, like you've got to really spend the time back testing before you touch anything, with live accounts? Is that fair to say for you?
God, yes. If I could emphasize that any more, like if there is anything you get out of this interview and you guys are just still starting out, you have got to get the experience and get the chart time and get the reps in. I'm talking like a lot of reps. Get to know the instrument you're trading, know the strategy like the back of your hand, so that when you do go live, there's already going to be a switch in psychology, seeing like real money float away from you. That'll be a new experience, but at least you'll have the reps in and you know what to do. It's like driving a car. You don't think about getting in, turning the car on, hitting the gas, hitting the brake every time. It's just second nature. But now you get to at least experience things as they're happening because you know how to drive very well. I think that's a great representation of if you know how to trade your strategy, when psychology throws you for a loop, you're at least prepared in the strategy side.
So I noticed something that you do here. So I know people are going to try and whenever you share trading performance, people will come at you and claim this, that, and the other. But what I wanted to ask you about was this column. We separated out just strictly your futures P&L, which is this number here, which is awesome. But I also did notice that you make like deposits and withdrawals from this particular account. And I wanted to ask you about that because, a lot of people who are trying to either trade for a living or a portion of their income is trading, they may do the same. And I thought that was kind of interesting just to see the records of you like withdrawing portions of it or depositing back into it. Is it a psychology thing for you, or like what's the thought process behind adding to an account, building it up, and maybe withdrawing? Like why not just keep the full balance in it the whole time? I'm not saying like that's anything sketchy. I'm just curious what the thought process there was.
Absolutely. So I actually haven't deposited anything into this account in quite a few years. Gotcha. But I did make one of my biggest withdrawals this past year. I think it's going to be a lot of psychology. When you pay yourself, when you finally collect some profits out of there, it just really solidifies it. And I think as a new trader, if you can do that, even with just small amounts, you get to like really, and I think this kind of goes with, I'm heavy on manifesting and writing down goals and putting things just in the forefront of your brain or your mind every day so that you're just slowly working towards it. And I think by withdrawing profits, even if they're small at the beginning, it's just like you're getting yourself in the habit. You're able to see, you know, the potential that this could give you for trading, and it makes you more excited. You work a little bit harder. You get more screen time in. You take more trades. I just think paying yourself is such an excellent start. And
Hey, Retro Maniac. Day 2. Day 2. 3? 3. I think it's day 3. 3 or 2. One of those. Yeah, 3. Day 3. How would I rate the girl I hooked up with last time? I mean, she wasn't a 10 out of 10, but she wasn't like the worst, like repulsive kind of obese. I don't know, like maybe five out of 10. 4 or 5. I don't know. 5 maybe. Olive, no scratching. No scratching. I wouldn't say like fat, but like not skinny. But not like obese. Just like still fat, but not like extremely fat, if that makes sense. But just like a regular person, no one like, I don't know, blue hair or more regular one. Regular hair. Olive, no scratching.
And welcome. Welcome to those that are already here and listening. Alright. Just wait for another minute or so where everyone comes in. Should be a few. Hopefully, as other people join, they remember from last time to keep on mute unless you're asking a question. Just stops any feedback. Welcome, guys. Welcome to those that are joining. Some people have joined and have left already. That's interesting. Just dropping out. Big night. I'll say is some deep fundamentals. for fundamentals, especially if you want to look at trading Aussie dollar, US dollar long and look what's ahead for the next few months. We've got it on record anyway, so anyone that doesn't see it all can obviously watch it later. Interesting. There was a couple of people here early before it dropped off. They're not back yet. Okay. Well, we can start. Thanks for your time. Look, as most of you know, tradingeconomics.com/, you go to the United States or anywhere you want. You can look at anyone. It gives you lots of information on the individual stock of the company, the GDP growth, annual unemployment, non-farm payrolls for obviously US inflation rate. Inflation rate is good. But as you most Turtle students, nearly all of you are Turtle students actually, I think.
What's up, Horizon? Yes, sir. Today was a good day. Just a relaxing day. The race. Oh, that backyard race thing. Yeah, I got 54 miles. 54 miles of it, and like 13 yards it's called. So like every hour on the hour. So I lasted 13 hours, and on the 14th hour, my stomach wasn't feeling good, so I just turned back around and dropped, essentially. So it was not bad. Didn't go according to plan, but it still was all right. You having a good day, Horizon?
Let's have a quick look. There was other than Wayne, yeah, you're right.
54 miles. What sort of pace was it? I mean, the pace doesn't really matter because, like, you had an hour to finish the whole thing. My goal was to, like, get in by 52-ish minutes every loop, so I had, like, 18 minutes of stretching to do, eating to do, and then get ready for every loop. So not go too fast and, like, burn out. So 50-minute to 52-ish minute loops. Had some elevation on the loops, trail loops. Was tiring, dude. Struggling a bit, but getting past it. I've been on for a 5-minute jog on my treadmill. I hate treadmills. It's been years since I've been on a treadmill. Yeah, next race is just the climbing race of 1.1 mile loops, 500 feet per loop, which is steep, for 100 miles, and 60-hour time limit for that. So that's going to be mainly just a hiking and moving forward kind of thing. Whoops, my battery's running low. 20% on my phone, so it might die soon. No fab, no alcohol. Hey bud, it's me, Pie Sucker. Made this new channel to do vids. Start next week and try my best. Hey, when you start making vids, comment below so I can like watch and support. But yeah, no fat, no alcohol. I like it. For me, it's no fat, no sex, no porn, no junk food, and a bunch of just positive habits. Gyms are not for me. I'm creating a home gym, right? Are you exceeding your time limits? We're trying to top them on future runs. What do you mean? Are you exceeding your time limits? We're trying to top them on future runs. I don't get what you're trying to say, Horizon. Exceeding my time limits. I meant as in trying to be quicker. No, like I'm just trying to finish. The thing about ultra running and like these long distance stuff, I could care less about how long it takes me to finish. I just want to finish it. Even just finishing it is hard in of itself. Like I could care less about speed or like that's what marathons and road running is for. It's like they worry about their pace. They worry about how quick they're going to finish. Now I'm trying to go towards things where there's a high possibility where I can't finish it. And it's like, it's more about finishing than like how quick I finish. Thank you. Yeah, clean living and staying fit will follow your lead. Try and get out, house more, and exercise and lose weight. Yeah, one day at a time. One day at a time. We got to focus on one day at a time. And try and just maximize every day. And some days are tough. Agree. At the end of the day, you're working on yourself and improving. That's what counts. Not trying to be the quickest. Yeah, and the stuff I do, like the people that run marathons and they go quick and fast, I doubt they could do ultra marathons because it's like a whole different sport. Even though you're not moving fast, there's like a whole different like endurance factor to moving slow but going for longer, as opposed to going quicker but going for shorter. Not that a marathon is short, but it's a lot shorter than, let's say, a 50 miler or a 100 miler. Plus in the mountains on trails rather than on like flat roads. So it's like it's different. More endurance. It fit in different ways. And not that a marathon is short, but it's a lot shorter than an ultra marathon. And it's funny because like marathons and all those, most of the young people go towards that, like 20-year-olds, maybe not teenagers, but like 20s is where people are like competing and trying to get like Boston qualified, all that stuff. But like the ultra running, you see a lot of people in like their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, all sorts of body shapes and sizes. And it's, I don't know, it's not like that runner physique kind of sport. There's a lot of like big people that do it, small people that do it, old people that do it, young people, not too many young people, but it's slowly, the young people are slowly. Bodybuilders do it, non-bodybuilders do it. I don't know, it's just a bunch of different people that just want to challenge their mind as far as endurance goes. All right, well, sounds way more fun. I don't know about fun. It still sucks because like you're in a deeper pain locker. It lasts a lot longer, like the suck fest, like the suffer fest, than say a marathon would. Because a marathon is only like 3 to 4 or 5 hours. An ultra marathon can last up to days. What kinds of people have you met? A lot of different kinds of people. Teachers, all different professions. There's doctors that do it. There's I don't know, all sorts of mothers, even grandmothers. No, I don't like clubs. Like I don't like people that much, but I mean there's this Charlottesville Albemarle Trail Runners thing. They put on runs every now and then. I'll go to it every now and then, but I'm not a people person. I don't like clubs. So there are clubs. I just don't go to them. I like to do my own thing. Same here. Same here. I like my solitude. Solitude, peace, and quiet. It really takes dedication. Once I ran a mile and a half in 9 minutes 30 for my Army fitness test. I almost fainted all saying. I always stay to myself. Yeah. I like the solitude. Hence why I want to be in that monk-like celibate lifestyle is because, like, I don't know. I find it very just peaceful working on myself, being by myself. No scratching, Olive. No scratching. I should probably do some orders before. I suffer some mental health issues. I'm not good around people. If someone upsets me, I dwell on it for months. That's where the mentality of, I think, just not caring what people think comes into play. And it's tough not to. But just like not letting external factors change like the internal stuff. Which is hard to do, but you can train it of like, if someone says something you don't like, to kind of brush it off. Cause like you have the inner self-confidence of like knowing who you are, where you want to get to, and nobody can like change your mind otherwise or influence you to do something you know you're not. And that's where I love the one thing about myself is like I don't care what people think. I don't care what society thinks of my journey. Like I know myself. I know where I want to get to. I know who I want to be. And it's just up to me to like get there. And like whatever people say, they can say whatever and it won't affect me. Society only ever made me feel bad and low, yeah. You got a good mindset wise. Appreciate it, Horizon. Shofi 2006. I'm 17. What advice would you give your 17-year-old self? I don't like to go outside, not because of the people, but for more peaceful. I definitely get that. My 17-year-old self. I mean, but so there's always like, what would you change? But here's the thing, like you would not be who you are today had you not been through everything that you've been through. So it's like hard to change that. But I'd just say like time, I don't know, enjoy the journey of like growth and just trust yourself because you know exactly what you need to do. Just do it also. Because I think we can get into this like spiral of like overthinking and maybe thinking too much rather than putting in the actions we know we need to do. And I don't know, just action, doing what you say you're gonna do and not always going back on your word. Trusting the journey and sticking with the journey because I've started and stopped so many times that it's like gone up and down and up and down. Instead of I just like was consistent gradually, I'd be a lot further than I am now. But I still trust that I am gonna get to where I want to get to in due time, eventually. So, and I've always liked who I was, even when I was 17, 20, teenage years. I liked being the guy that never fit in. Which can be lonely at times. It can definitely be lonely at times. And I've gotten comfortable with the solitude. Like it's like I can be comfortable around people. I can be comfortable by myself, and that's a superpower because a lot of people cannot be comfortable by themselves. They have to be around people, or they have to have external validations from other people, or they have to always like be doing something. And not that I'm saying like people are bad. We need people because we're around people, we're in part of like society. We need to be able to deal with people, but we also have to have that ability to deal with ourselves and like listen to ourselves and what we want and need, and deal with the aloneness, because not a lot of people can deal with being alone. That's why the darkest thoughts come to you when you're like sitting by yourself, right? But the ability to sit with those dark thoughts and kind of process them is where the growth happens, I think. I mean, I'm still trying to work on it too. I still distract myself with music, with my phone, with YouTube. So it's like I'm not perfect. Hey, I got 6 people. I have ADHD and dyscalculia. The problem is I think, so I try to make myself better. Got bullied when I was a kid. Dad dragged my mom in front of me when I was young. It's hard to sleep. Now I feel like I didn't do. Whew, that's tough. That's like that takes a lot of like healing, because with all those experiences, it's gonna take a lot of like sitting and like trying to deal with those traumatic experiences. But nothing I can say. Like, I don't know. Like, just don't let it. Just work on healing it now rather than trying to like numb or push it away, because it's always gonna come bubbling up later in life. But yeah, I got nothing. That's rough. Putting the radio on when I'm in the house helps a lot. Stops me from overthinking. Always choose a channel without news coverage because the news winds me up. Have you tried meditation? No fat, no alcohol? Because I mean, although that's that's a traumatic experience, and you don't want to like think about that, and you tend to overthink. And is it like a long-term solution of always trying to like run away from that healing in a sense? Yeah, man, I will be a better dad. Definitely. Yeah, a lot of times when people experience those traumatic family dynamics, they do end up being better parents they break the cycle, essentially, of, yeah, their fathers or parents that mistreated people. Eight people and 5 likes. But I'm not going to stream for that much longer because my phone's dying. It's at 14%. You will be a better dad, Sophie. I have full faith you will. 2006. Got 8 people. I think the most I've ever had was 9 people on a stream. 9 or 12, maybe, at one point. I don't know. Day 3, senior retention tomorrow. I think I'm on day 3 today. So yeah, we're almost on the same day. How many hours ahead are you, Horizon? So we're basically on the same day, almost. Yes, sir. Horizon Vision. And no fat, no alcohol. About 10 hours. 10 hours difference, huh? Alright. Keep going. It's hard to change when you're going to world without wearing the mask. Don't give up, brother. Yeah, we can't mask ourselves with being who we're not. Doing the stuff we know that doesn't resonate with who we are. Our actions and thoughts. It's like a lot of people don't count hooking up as a relapse on NoFap. My standard is like hooking up is just as bad as porn, which is just as bad as fapping. A lot of people wouldn't agree with that. But for me and my journey, that's what it takes. I'm on a journey of like internal growth and celibacy and all that. Keep going, Fitz. You got this. Also, good luck, everybody. Good night, Horizon. Thanks for stopping by, and I'm glad you caught me before my phone died and I have to end this live stream. So, yeah, it's good seeing you. Hey, I got 9 people. That's a lot. I've never had 9 people. Peace. Good night, brother. Shofi 2006. What does Shofi mean? Does it mean anything? Why 2006? Damn, I gotta end this live stream just as I get... Okay, it's 5 people now. I was gonna say, just as I had 9 people on this live stream. Pablo Benz, that's his name. I just got a notification. Pablo Benz. 5 and 5. 5 likes and 5 people. 4 people now. Dwindling down. Catch you on the next one. Have a good night. No fat, no alcohol. Thank you for joining the live stream. Same with everyone here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Olive, stop scratching me. No scratching. Shofi means destiny, 2006, because that was the year I was born. See you, brother? Ah, okay. Shofi means destiny. I like it.
As turtle students say.
Hey, SU. How you doing, SU? Sue? Yeah, I gotta end this live stream in a bit. Battery's dying. Plus, gotta make today's update video. How are things going? Going well. Today's a relaxing day. A relaxing, good day. What about you, Sue? How are things going with you? Doing good with my day-to-day life. That's awesome. That's all that matters. Is just doing good day by day. Feeling good about the path we're on. Let's see. Ooh. I got 10% battery left. Just a heads up. 10%. Man, your eyes look like you went through so much. I hope you take care of yourself. Sometimes life is hard, but enjoy it because people wait for the light. What if the light? I'm enjoying the present. I love the present. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by my eyes. On day 19 or day 18 right now. Can you tell me what I'm expecting? Well, I think NoFap combined with other positive habits like amplifies life more because you're not living in shame and guilt. I don't know. It's all different. Everybody's journey is different, so I can't tell people what to expect. All I know is like my life gets better being on it. Like it's just better. I attract the right people. I attract the right circumstances. All that. Okay, bye, brother. I'm going to sleep. See you next stream. Appreciate it. Show feed 2006. Who knows when I'll stream next? Probably next week sometime, but I appreciate it. Have a great night. I'm probably going to end the stream also, make my update video and get some stuff done. So I appreciate everyone that joined and is still on here. And it's been a long stream. It's been 173 minutes, which is almost 3 hours, a little under 3 hours, which is insane. That's a long time to stream. So, oh, got stretched too. Just sitting down for that long is rough. All right, everybody, take care. I'll see you all on the next stream or the next video. And yeah, thank you for everybody joining the stream. And for the 2 people still on here.